Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah. Sorry for the long stream yesterday. Just wanted to try to get up to the fourth dungeon. Okay, so we're starting off with the role quests for Reaper. So, well, with the melee DPS role quests. A frosty boss. So. Ooh. And also it's almost Christmas, so my family's getting ready for Christmas, so okay. Secretariat. Our man in Raja Han told us to expect you. I'll inform the Admiral. Ooh. I forgot. I'll inform the Admiral of your arrival. Sorry. Oh, no. Since this is new, I don't want to skip it. Glad you could join us, Luna. I only wish it were under different circumstances. Okay, so pretty much for context, these quests are pretty much just like the role quests for Shadowbringers. That's where I got the Living Memory title, because like you get a title for doing them all, and I'm making a concerted effort this time to knock them out. Early on, so I don't have to worry about it later. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I took a bite of my cupcake. The grave news from the bounty have not escaped our ears. I can scarce begin to imagine the horrors you have witnessed there. It pains me to say the selfsame hell has come to Vilbrand. Fell beasts born of deepest desire have been sighted all throughout our island. Tell her what we know. The first report came a few days ago from one of our men patrolling Skull Valley. He spoke of a fearsome creature unlike any native to our shores. While we had our suspicions, it was only later that a connection to the final days was confirmed by a most unlikely source, the Sahagin. We've been treating their tempered for some time now, and many have made a full recovery. Owing to this, some factions are eager to improve diplomatic relations with Limsa. It is one such faction that has provided the most comprehensive reports in all their alarming detail. They speak of a most dreadful sight, their spawn brothers transforming into horrific beasts before their very eyes. Indeed, it is far too similar to the incident in Raja Han to be mere coincidence. If our assumptions are correct, the first and most formidable of the beasts, a blasphemy, as it was decided we would call them, prowls our waters as we speak. Fortunately, there have been no sightings of the blasphemy within the city. Nevertheless, if we are to spare our people the horror that befell Raja Han, the fiend must be dealt with, and quickly. Despite our investigative efforts, we remain very much in the dark as to the precise nature of the threat we face. Were we to recklessly dispatch large numbers of troops, we'd run the risk of having our own men corrupted. You can well imagine the carnage that would ensue. As such, Admiral Bluff Hiswin has decided to keep those involved to a minimum, and lead the investigation herself. And I would have you at my side. What say you? You have my thanks. We will depart at once to meet with our Sahagan allies and gather what knowledge we can, that we might devise a proper plan of attack. They are due to arrive at South Tide Gate soon. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. Okay, so where is that again? Right. I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, so, so that's in airport. Okay. It's been so long since I've been in these damn areas. Sorry. I just forgot. I love purple. I'm always happy whenever I get my purple comedy. Always. What did Siri... Hey, Cloud, how are you, hon? What did Siri do that got you in trouble? What'd she do, hon? Okay. It's well past our agreed upon meeting time, and the Sahagan are nowhere to be seen. They did not seem the sorts to break their word. This bode's ill. You know what calling 112 does, right? 112. I know of 911, but I've never heard of that. What does that do? It don't sound good though. Let us leave this place to the guards and search Halfstone for any sign of them. Yeah, I've heard of 911. Cause I know if you call 911 too many times, it's. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, yeah, okay. No. Noel is in danger. Quickly, to his aid. Uh-oh. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. No, you damn. Oh. And I activated Siri, and somebody said something about the number 112, and Siri said, call emergency service in 3 seconds. Oh God! Psst. And thanks, Shortwalker. Pray, tell me, is my companion safe? Oh God. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like iPhones. Well, my Android can be a bit sensitive too sometimes, but that's only because it's a touchscreen phone, not because it's it's an iPhone. Well, Google can be sensitive as all crap. The Admiral herself comes to our aid. Glad tidings indeed. You two have my boundless gratitude for saving my life. Let us quit this place before those beasts return. Everybody's still alive. Good. But not if we stay out here too long. Inside. Quickly. Oh boy. I've decided to... There was a cancel button, and I pressed cancel, and I could be arrested for calling that when there's no need. Yeah, that's true. You made the right call doing that. Thank you, my friends. Those ghastly beasts would have made short work of us had you not intervened. And yet, it brought me no joy to watch them die. For unbelievably as it may sound, until a short time ago, they were none other than our very own spawn brothers. At first, we thought them merely cursed, but our talismans and magics availed us not. 'Twas no curse. 'Twas no curse. 'Twas an evil like no other. Innocent souls transformed against their will into unholy beasts called blasphemies. Blasphemies? Pray tell us more. That would be your area of expertise, Luna. Turned into beast by the power of despair? That's horrifying indeed. Thus far, the phenomenon here in La Noche has been limited to the Sahagin. Why is that? I cannot say. Yet I wonder if the crushing tide are involved in some way. I know not of this crushing tide. Word of them has yet to reach you, I see. It all began when the Indigo Matriarch, the queen of our kind, was stricken with a grave malady. Tragic as this was, it was one small solace. She was not fond of shorewalkers, and so, deprived of her leadership, more of my kind came to see the wisdom in making peace with Linsalo Mensa. There remain, of course, those who would oppose our cause. They formed a group called the Crushing Tide. Even now, they seek to summon the Lord of the Whirl anew, and consign all finless ones unto the briny deep. However, they lack the crystals necessary to do so. Denied the power they crave, they can do naught but gnash their teeth in desperation. And you suspect these feelings of helplessness are the cause of their transformations. Just so. Those of our spawn brothers who turned into those beasts had been fraternizing with the crushing tide. Despite our differences, we cannot abandon our kin to such a cruel fate. Yet we must be careful not to drive them to still deeper despair. Yes. We must consider the situation carefully, lest we bring destruction upon all our kind. I mean, it's good I can call them easily, but don't do it when I don't want. When I don't want. Yeah, that's understandable. Really, it is. Like, and it's a smart move to be careful with it, because if you're too careless with calling 911 or the 112, then whichever, then it could be bad. It could end badly. Yeah. So you definitely made the right call by canceling it. Tell me this. Are the Crushing Tide even now under Leviathan's thrall? If freed from their drowned state, might they not listen to reason? We're only so simple. All but a few are long since cured. They walk this path of their own free will. In that case, they may yet be dissuaded from their present course. For the sake of our nascent alliance, We will do all we can to save your brother. Fortunately, a most capable ally stands with us, but this woman has bested many a formidable foe, including Leviathan. The great Luna Hime in the flesh, honored am I to stand in your presence. Together, we will weather this storm and usher in a new age of harmony. This, I swear. There is much to be done for now. Let us return to our homes and prepare as best we can for the trials ahead. Should we discover not aught of value, we'll be sure to share it with you. I ask that you do the same. Indeed. We shall. Until such time, I watch over my spawn brothers and pray that no more succumb to the change. And I unlocked the 4th dungeon for Endwalker. So I'm gonna queue for that while we're doing this. So as you can see, Kitsis Hyperborea, the most intensive facility in Elpis. Kitsis Hyperborea is a sprawling complex of magically simulated environs. Concepts awaiting evaluation are brought here for the last stages of observation, and upon meeting the appropriate criteria, are finally released into the world at large. Determined not to surrender Meteon, it is within this facility that Hermes has taken refuge, and you and your companions must find and confront him if you are to shed light upon the truth of the final days. And okay, so okay. As you can see, I love these birds. I love the mounts. But like I said, I'm weird. I am weird. That is. I moved back to frickin' airport like a dum-dum. What a wasted money doing that. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I've already got like, I like going through and getting all the freaking Aetherites. Ooh. Here we go. What's up, Mom? Honestly, this is one of the dungeons I've been looking forward to the most. Cause I saw screenshots of this and oh my. Hey, we got Lala. Yeah. I hit 90 today.
Please, turn back, else I might be forced to.
Oh shoot. sorry. Had to sneeze. And it's that we just on stream. And like I said, hopefully by Christmas I will have a better, well, not a better setup to be able to stream 14, but I will still be using a controller because I'm used to controller. But this is awesome though, that we finally get to do this stupid dungeon. So. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And I wanted to get it this dungeon out, well, not out of the way, but I just wanted to get the grinding done so I could get on with MSQ. Once I get I'm gonna get the 5 classes to 90 first before I decide to just do a roll quest. Do like the other roll quests within stream. I'm gonna do that first before doing anything else. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, so the footprints actually give it away. Okay. That's awesome. things are going so far so good. Normally when you enter a first dungeon like this, it doesn't end well usually half the time. Because usually like you get like a bunch of newbies. And I need to look up a level 90 rotation as well for Reaper now. Yeah. So, because I need to, once I look that up, I need to practice the rotation. Oh. Oh, this is awesome though. Idiot. This reminds me of Vol 3 a lot. Just because of the fact that, like, you'll probably have to unlock it through a dungeon, which is awesome. I love unlocking things through dungeons because if you no, it reminds me of, who was it? It kind of reminds me of Vol 3 and, oh, Thord in the 7th, Heaven's Word. That was it. Because those are the two trials you had to unlock through through a dungeon. Oh. No, 542. Okay. Yeah. And for once we actually got a decent party too. Because usually when you do dungeons, for the first time you usually get like a crap party. Wipe, you know? That's pretty much what happens. But I'm doing my best to play Reaper the right way. Because I think on my other one, I think I'm just gonna do, since Dancer's already level 80, I think I'm just gonna, no. So, The Dawn Lord, huh? I wonder if we unlock, his trial for doing the dungeon. That can be a thought. But I haven't gotten the level 90 of it. Or have I? I think I have. I know this is breaking up the, oh, let's just, oh crap. The, doing the whole, yep. Oh. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to try this on PC or laptop, one of the two.
I cannot
Yeah.
let you take Mission. Not yet.
Well, too bad. Too bad, jerkface. Seriously, dude. Too bad. Like, and they want to keep Reno, but there's no There's no sense in keeping someone who's a threat to your home. There's not. I understand that you want her to finish her report or whatever, but that's not fair to everyone else who would just want information too. And to be honest, I don't know if he's the final boss of said dungeon, or we have to freaking unlock the trial first to fight him. But this is cool though. I like the way they did this dungeon. Because I've never seen a dungeon like this. I've been playing 14 for almost 7 years. And not in all the time I've been playing, I have not seen a dungeon like this. Not even once. So. But for me, I was introduced to 14 by a YouTuber who goes by the name of Tamriel Rosepetal. Well, Tamriel, really. His character, from what I remember, was called Tamriel Rosepetal. He was a good YouTuber. I just haven't seen him in a while. But I'll be able to actually start making, well, maybe playing PC games. Maybe. Ah. That's cool. No maiming stuff. We've been getting like striking and aiming and healing. No fending, no maiming, no nothing. I'm like, really? Oh, yeah, woo!
Before they're expunged from existence.
Wow, this is way different. This is cool. And I figured I might as well get my reactions to, like my verbal reactions anyway. This is awesome. Holy cow. No. I don't have Dancer up that high, and I don't want a weapon that I can't use for a class that's not up that high yet. But I think I've more or less settled on which classes to level, in regards to getting to, for the class quests. So, because for the, physical range, I'm definitely going to be doing Dancer, or the, for the tank, I'm definitely going to be doing Dark Knight, because I love Dark Knight. For the healing, I may just do Astro for that one, because, yeah. I was thinking about doing Sage, but I'm too unfamiliar with, because of the fact that Sage is new, I feel like I'm not comfortable, comfortable enough with Sage to do that kind of thing with it. Yeah. But this is awesome that they did a dungeon like this. I'm happy that they did this. Ooh. Oh, okay. Here we go, everyone. Winged Defiance, Hermes. I figured he was gonna be the last boss.
Comes to this. I have no wish to fight this time, but I cannot yield.
He doesn't want to give her.
The world may think me a mad, desperate fool. I will hold fast to my conviction.
Yeah, he's...
I will have the time and tranquility I require.
Yes. Yeah,
Gust and gale, gather to me.
I wonder...
Ancient wrath, unleash your power.
Ah! Oh shoot. It's hard to know where it's coming from. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this dungeon and then call the stream. And then, oh. And then, restart it. Oh, oh. Are we supposed to be over here? Oh, no. Oh crap. Oh. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah. I have to go eat soon, and I don't want to.
Streams of
Oh.
ether, surge as one.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna wait a sec though, because I'm just waiting till this passes. Just yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a hard one.
Dancing wind, pierce my foe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's when I was raiding. I tried raiding. Raiding was fun though. 64%. Woo! And mind you, 13k is without anything in my gear. So. Oh. 54%, which is awesome. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. So just put them in position and then move. Gotcha.
Streams of ether, surge as one.
Asshole. I thought I may just let the cutscene play while I'm eating. If there's a cutscene after this, so.
Stars on high, fall as rain. Even when transformed, but I am not finished yet. Streams of ether, surge as one.
Something they listened to about Android. She used to say, "You dirty traitor, I see you using your Android phone behind my back." Oh, wow! I didn't know that. Woo! That was awesome. I died once. Well, I was like, oh god. Ooh. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Hopefully. No. No. Oh. I was like, I keep trying to forget. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh. Oh wow. I wish they didn't remove that. Why? Okay, so because it was funny. Okay, so I'm going to let the cutscenes play while I. So I'll be back as quick as I can. Oh yeah, I definitely love that though.
In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteion, I am so sorry, but that I could have listened to your report in full, reflected upon its meaning, and conveyed it to others, that they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed, and that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savour in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth. That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived. Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence. There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful. We will make our nest at the edge of the universe, and there in the dark of dead worlds hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die? Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed, does not stand to reason that we too should be discarded.
That is sophistry, and you know it!
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. Who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish from the start. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Catesis Hyperborea. Starting point. Arrival of MSQ of the convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events and replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to MSQ and Hitherdays. Meteon's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Go, Meteon. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
This ends here!
Fly, Meteon!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with, not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits, and no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact, and I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
Very well, then. You may elude us this day, but not forever.
Legion's gotten away.
Second process complete. One remaining to execution.
No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building.
Tell Suri.
I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am.
I'm sorry, I kind of just left an alert.
Can I let you escape?
Ow. What? What'd you do that for, you jerkface?
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, MSQ.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was over.
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
It was never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate. Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen. There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Oh shit. Oh, she's gonna lose her friend again. Oh no.
Final process complete. Executing universal memory alteration.
What the hell? Okay, so
Go, Argos!
is that what they wanted though? Like, did they want to alter memory? But, oh, they probably had to, though. Oh, wow, that was awesome. I had to leave partway through, though, which sucked.
I'm fine. Just a little tired. Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations? And yet, I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence, and the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail.
Hey, Ichigo, how are you?
She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emmet Selk and his Ladeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
Wonder what became of the others, I wonder.
I'd like to know too. Let us ascertain the situation at Catisis Hyperborea, where they should still be. Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time?
What time is it over there?
Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
This is a new trick, which is awesome. Like 9:40, almost 10 a.m. It is 12:42 my time.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteion, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Venar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Vanar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress as well.
So you're about 3 hours behind me
notion
then.
who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Vanar about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteon did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarant. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again. Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
Let us rest, if only for a while. After all, you and I, well, we still have a long, long way to go.
Apparently you can now put the lightning hairstyle on the Vera though. Okay, so are you feeling at all recovered? I understand that your exertions were more than purely physical, but resting one's body, if only for a moment, is never without merit. As for Hermes, I think it unlikely he will create more intellecties. He poured much of himself into Meteon. And now that she and her sisters are gone, dissipated in his mind, the grief must be unbearable. He will blame himself. He will worry that had he never acknowledged his dissatisfaction with the world, then the Meteo would have never been born to suffer and die. The effort to join the 14 will be a welcome distraction, and one day he will face the advent of the final days in the role of Van Daniel. You may now enter Kiss's headboard with the party of NPC avatars. Wait, was that a, yeah, okay. I will. Vanna is watching you in quiet contemplation. Vanna, listen to me. Our duty now is not to denounce Hermes for his misguided determination or to convince Inazaka that they have been deceived. No. Must instead ensure that the experiences that Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. What remains in our memories alone will be our weapon against the final days. We must fight this battle in your agent and I in mine. Come, let's walk together once more. I will see you to the door. Billion. What the heck? Thou must live, die, and know. It's the quest, which is awesome. It's an awesome name for a quest, though. And I love the story for this. But I need to find a better glamour at some point. Like a night glam or something. Because once I'm done with the story, I'm most definitely going to be unlocking flying. Because like I said, I have a map on my phone where I can look up the ether currents and find them. So but it's cool that we got to meet the woman who would eventually become Heidelin, though. But it sucks that Emmett and Hazeldeus don't completely remember what happened. So Snickerdoodle. Okay, so your time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking with Vana, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. To get Vana.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
Yes, this is where we part ways.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end. As you move forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise.
Okay, so 84 minutes, that's not bad. I was trying to check.
My light of the future. Till we meet again.
Hopefully what we just did doesn't irrevocably what's that word? Irrevocably damage both her world and ours. But I love the fact I can go back and explore that area, because it's one of the areas you can go back and explore, which is awesome. And I actually tuned all the threads in that area, so I'm happy about it. Okay. I hope it didn't change anything. That would suck. That would suck.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandana.
Okay, so that's still the same. He still pledges himself to the 14. And I think that's the moment she becomes Heidelin, if I'm guessing. What? Oh. Okay. So this is a memory. Okay.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiac.
Luna tried to warn y'all. And did y'all listen?
And
no.
Covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
She tried to tell y'all what would happen, but did y'all believe? No. Y'all thought y'all could, could completely stop it, but you couldn't, no matter the knowledge.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were.
Actions
To
bring despair.
reclaim the perfect
Exactly.
paradise
Yes.
we once had.
That's exactly right.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith! We bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old. The days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
Heidelin! Or... Vina, no!
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
It's not beautiful. It's y'all being idiots. For the sake of bringing back those you have lost.
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Oh, she's awesome! But nah. So... Well, that... But then again, I don't blame her for doing that, though.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering, to mire and plague.
Excuse me. Oh shit. This is way darker than I thought.
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest.
Did she?
A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured.
Oh.
To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you.
I like how it's flashing between me and her. That's awesome.
To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
That's cool though. Oh. Wow. Like, wow.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
And see, this is what I like about 14. It's not scared to get dark. That's what I don't like about I've started not liking about other games, because like they're too scared to get like really dark. Okay. So. Oops, I'm clapping. But hopefully, like once I get, I am excited for Christmas though. But like I said, like I did order some headphones, some noise cancellation headphones, so that like when I am streaming now, it's not going to okay, so I'm gonna do this though. The ocular. Ooh. Holy wow. That was very dark. Way darker than I thought. I've never once seen 14 get that dark. Never. Never. In all the time I've been playing. Never have I seen it get that dark. Nope. So color me surprised that it got that dark. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here real quick because I want to repair my gear, just to be safe. I think I like being there. I hope the headphones can make stream clean and easy to hear you. Yeah, that's why I got them, because like, hang on. Oh. Is that any better, Ichigo? Sorry, I had a fan in the background and I forgot to turn it off before streaming. But like I said, like the headphones I bought, they have noise cancellation. So that any background noise that I hear, y'all won't hear in stream, which is awesome. And that's what I wanted. I wanted a pair of headphones that had the noise cancellation, because like right now, like y'all are hearing you're hearing all these background noises and that kind of thing, and I don't like that in my streams. I'm getting sick of that in my streams. I'm really getting sick of it, because especially my PS4 as well. My PS4 was racing after like I think 4 hours yesterday, and I'm like, yeesh. So yeah, but like I said, hopefully it fixes the whole stream issue. So, and that's what I wanted. I wanted it to be crystal clear for y'all, and to be able to, for y'all to actually be able to hear. Okay. Report to crowd at the Bordesian Annex. Okay. So, yeah. Is it any better without the fan on? Because I forgot to turn it on before streaming. And right now you can't hear my PS4, thank God. Thank God. You can't hear. Because, like, yeah, because right now it's fine. It's not loud. But I need to bear in mind that, that when I'm streaming, I need to check, okay, so 19 more minutes and we're gonna cut the stream there, and then I'm gonna start up a new stream. That way it's not gonna race like a crazy butt. So, yeah, but like I said, I'm just trying to do like, if you don't want me to do the role quests on stream, I don't have to. I was just doing that as like a way to have something different going on, other than just doing MSQ and dungeons and all. So, okay, so let's see what Carl has to say. Luna, impeccable timing as always. I heard you were off in the first as part of to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case, while you were away, we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you what it is to have you back. Carrying our song. Okay, so 545. Required eye level. Yeah. Open type determined by current job or class. Though you and Krau both have news to share, hers is perhaps the more urgent. It's a sound clearer now? Without the fan in the background? Oops. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Oh, nope. I forgot. Damn it. So have you learned aught more of the final days? Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a greater boon to us all. Unfortunately, during your time on the first, events here have taken a turn for the worse. The Scions are running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of blasphemies. But it's a losing battle. To try and ascertain the where and why of it, Alice and Alphino have been traveling all over. Of all the regions they visited, Locus Amonis is one of the worst affected. Yeah, it's clear, and it's okay to show the other things on the next stream. Okay. Thancred, Estinian, and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those in need. But the province is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Yastola and Master Matoya have been making a concerted effort to establish contact with Hydaelyn in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tataru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the Forum. From what we gather, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon, an ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. However, since we've not seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You will also recall the proposal issued by Master Fortunal to the people of Roddat Han. Following their discussion, Richard declared his support for the plan and urged those who wished to evacuate to escape the Forum's invitation. So far, so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the Forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage for the Hanish refugees to the tower, Alphino, Alice, Estinian, and Graha traveled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now the final days have come to Garlemald. Uh-oh. That's not... Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to Brindez's with Master Fortunal. Then panic broke out, and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomenon has spread to the capital. Oh god, this is getting good. The others need you, Luna. Please, you must help them. Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was their first port of call, so you'd best start there. Hopefully Lucia will know where they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you had best take every precaution. Okay, so... yeah, it's starting to do it, damn it. Okay, so, yeah. But it's hopefully once I'm actually able to have, I guess, better stream quality, it'll, okay, I'll do that in a bit. Okay, so... Camp Broken Glass is where we're going. Okay, so, but like I said, I'm trying to make the streams as clear as I can, so that, like, if y'all want to watch or whatever, because y'all may notice something different once Christmas comes around. So. But I'm not going to say what that is, because I don't even know yet. Oh, Lord. Instance time. Here we go. Luna! And not a moment too soon. The skies over Garlemald are ablaze, but its events are on the ground that concern me. As you will have heard, your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greetings short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glacies that the Forum's airship had landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. Oh, God. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come to no harm. Okay, so, yeah. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you're ready to depart. Upon departing from Magna Glacia, several cuttings will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. I'm going to end the stream here, and then I will start it right back up. So I will be back. And I'm trying to get my streams in now, so that, like, if I can't get on later, because we've been having, like everyone knows, we've been having server queue issues. So I haven't exactly been able to get on as much as I want, so I'm trying to get my streams in now, ahead of time, so that y'all will have something to watch for later. So I'm going to end it here for a minute, and then start it back up. So I will be right back.